Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I'm going to talk about Huntington Bancshares. It has been going up steadily, but I think it's about to come back around after earnings. Earnings were good. This is a $11.78 stock, relatively cheap. I'm going to show you a way of having a bear call spread, which is a bearish strategy in options. It's easy to manage. And we'll try to keep the risk management where you're risking only $31 to make $50. And that's a pretty good risk reward, especially if you're trading on options. I'm expecting to have a 6% downward move, which puts it around $11, somewhere in there. And that fits the 50% retracement type rule. Huntington Bancshares are in a lot of hedge fund portfolios. So let's get started. And before we get started, I want to tell you that this channel is a swing trading channel. We try to get the bottoms and the tops, and that's trend in between. We try to predict the tops and bottoms and the trends in between. Now this is a zigzag indicator. Wow, it does it perfectly, but it does it perfectly because it looks at future data and then puts these lines in after. Anybody can do that. What we need to have is some indicators that will kind of predict that. And the ones I use are the RSI, stochastic, and the MACD. When the RSI is above the 70, the stochastic above the 80, and when the MACD is in positive territory above the zero line, when those all occur together, that may be time to take a short. And that's what we have here. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. Practice this, learn it, and win. Now let's get started. Today we're looking at stock ticker HBAN, Huntington Bancshares. When we're looking at the indicator RSI, we had a single here, and that had a significant rise. We had an RSI below the 30, and one here, and there's the signals here, here, and that's a nice little ride up. And now, the algo is indicating a drop. And there's the arrow. So in this video, I want to investigate Huntington Bancshares, expecting it to drop based on the RSI indicator, but also the stochastics is showing a drop, and the RSI is above the zero. Indicators are showing a drop, was pretty reliable in the past, so we'll investigate further for a short. Huntington Bancshares for the year is down 9%. This company is a holding company for various banking industries. Primarily the Huntington National Bank, provides a hefty dividend of 5%. The health of this company is great, as reflected by the big green snowflake. The future is not looking so bright, and it's slightly undervalued, trading at 46% below the current estimate of fair value. Earnings last year grew 37%, but here's the problem. Earnings are forecast to decline by 3.7% over the next 3 years. That doesn't bode well. Here is competitors, and they all look green too. And this is a chart of the same thing we just looked at in TradingView. Recently, the second quarter earnings were very good. Here's a picture of the valuation, and according to this diagram, is priced about where it's supposed to be. Current price of this stock is $11.78. Is a cheap stock, and if you're using the fair discounted cash flow method, the fair value of the stock should be around 21%, $22. So there's room to grow there. Undervalued at discount cash flow model. And if you're using the PE ratio, it's right about where it's supposed to be. The blue line is revenue, money coming in, and the aqua line is earnings, what you make off of that money coming in. We're flatlined on earnings. Analyst future growth forecasts. There's the company, there's the industry, there's the market. That's not good. That's earnings and revenue. Revenue is set to decrease. So the algo, I'm thinking, might be predicting a little decline over the short term. Might be correct. Let's see if any hedge funds own this company. Using a free cool tool hedge fund follow, or hedge follow, and typing in HBAN, we see in 2023 that 196 hedge funds own it. That's down a little bit. Michael Burry's Skyen Asset Management Fund, a lot of people follow that. It just added from nothing. BlackRock owns a lot of it, and State Street just reduced it a little bit, their holdings. A lot of hedge funds own this stock. Going to OptionStrat, which is a options visualizing free tool that I use it a lot. And go to Optimize, type in the symbol, HBAN. We're thinking we're going to go short, and you could go a long put with only a $60 risk, and that's a 1-for-1. That's attractive. We're thinking we'll go out about August 25th. Bear call was one that I use a lot. $70 profit on an $80 risk. Short call, not enough money in it for the risk. At the moment, let's look at a bear call spread. We might come back to that short call though. Bear call spread is a option trading strategy that is bearish. We're going out to August 25th, and this consists of selling $11 call and buying a $12.50 put. Excuse me, a $12.50 call. Two calls. You're buying one and selling one, and you get a net credit in your pocket right away, $83. Now, whether you keep that or not, that's another story. To do this kind of trading, you usually need a margin account, and it requires you to put about $150 on margin hold. Not using it yet, but you're holding it because you haven't used it. You got money in your pocket for selling this, but you haven't used it yet. So, but you might lose it, and that's what you need to think about. The max loss is the difference between this number and this number equals this number, and there's your profit. So if that stock does go down a bit, this is your winning area, and this is your losing area. You can take your profit at any time. So what is the break even here? $11.83, $12. So as long as it stays below $12, we have a winner on our hands. Here's what it looks like. As long as this price comes down, you can win. This is at expiration, but you can always take that profit at any time. Win. So if we think the movement is going to be around 6%, we expect to make about $50 if it ever hits that target. 6% move in the next approximately 35 days, or about a $30 or $31 loss. So if we calculate the stop loss and target based on our 6% expected move, we come up with $11 for target price, which is, lower than it is now, and a stop loss of $12.31. $11.75 down to 11, somewhere around in here, and a stop loss of $12.31, somewhere up in here. And this stock needs to come down and hit our target, which it very well can do. Just had earnings. Let me adjust my MACD here, the stochastics and the RSI, just like the other chart. The other chart was in the OmniBroker. That's my algo, where my algo is at. This is TradingView. A lot of people use it. You can trade from it. I use Interactive Broker. You can actually trade right from the application. It works. And based on our take profit of around $50 halfway through the cycle, taking profit a little early, we're risking about $31, and we have to manage this trade. I like this trade. It's not too stressful. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this type of video, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate some comments, criticism. When you gauge, and I learned this at Penn State when I was there, when you engage, ask questions, and argue from a point of view, you really learn fast. I want to mention that we have a free Discord chat to help you engage. Somebody just posted. I think this is a progress of an ETF, and I put some trades out there. Remember, these are not recommendations. They're there for you to go ahead and check with your indicators and see if your indicators indicate the same thing that I'm saying. And if they don't, I'm expecting a little post. Anyway, have fun with this. Don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun. Let me know what you think of Huntington Bank shares going short based on an algo, based on the RSI indicator, and based on a little fundamental analysis. Happy trading. Catch you on the flip.